Hey Bree, welcome. All right, so let's get started. Let's start by tuning in. Let's start right off by tuning in with the Adi mantra Om Namo Gurudev Namo, followed by the Mangalacharan mantra. So finding a comfortable seat, closing your eyes, and first we just start tuning into ourselves, into our internal experience, bringing the palms together in front of the heart, letting the elbows come out to the side, closing the eyes. Shifting ourselves from that doer state to that witness state. And take a deep breath in through the nose and collectively through the nose, exhale. And then let's inhale deeply to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adguru Namah, Jugadguru Namah, Sadguru Namah, Siddhi Gurudeve Namah. Adguru Namah, Jugadguru Namah, Sadguru Namah, Siddhi Gurudeve Namah. Adguru Namah, Jugadguru Namah, Sadguru Namah, Siddhi Gurudeve Namah. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath in, relax the shoulder blades down your back, press the palms and take your eyes and focus them up in between the eyebrows. Focusing at the point in between the eyebrows, the third eye center, letting your eyes mentally focus and also physically focus up at the third eye. Through the nose, exhale. Let's work with holding the breath a few more times. Take a deep breath in. Feel the spine grow tall, feel the shoulders relax down the back, press the palms. Through the nose, exhale. Inhale again deeply. And exhale, relax the hands down. Okay. Welcome. So I think what we might do, I think we're going to go right into this practice because it's a long practice and I'm worried we're not going to fit it in. And then if we have time, I'll just talk to you throughout it. Or I'll talk to you before the meditation. Okay. So you have your motivations for why you showed up. I don't have to convince you. You already did all the work, which is showing up for your practice. So now we get to just do it, right? We're going to start by standing up. So we're going to start with quite a few standing exercises, which is so rare sometimes in Kundalini. But we're going to start by interlacing the fingers. Extend your index finger, reach the arms up over the head, and you're just going to start to rock back and forth, coming a little bit forward, coming a little bit back, coming a little bit forward, coming a little bit back. Okay, so it's not a huge movement, but you're starting to slightly open up the lower spine. The knees are just slightly bent. Feel the feet nice and strong on the ground. Feeling the big toes pressing against the ground. So having that slight bend in your knees. And just starting to connect with the body. If you can, have the eyes closed. If you need the eyes open to find your balance, focus the eyes at a certain place in your space. It's a little bit longer, adjusting the spine. Inhale to center. Exhale, let the arms come down by the side. Close the eyes, just take a few breaths here. All right, reach your arms out to the side and really spread your fingers. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Yep. Nice and wide fingers, and just bend yourself forward. Just come forward maybe about 60 degrees. So you're bending from your hips and you're bending forward. And you're just going to hold yourself here, and I want you to start deepening your breath. Inhaling and exhaling slowly. Start to really connect with your breath. We're going to do these static holds. It's going to create pressure in certain parts of the body. See that your core is engaged to help hold that spine up. And then just let your body go through whatever it needs to go through as an adjustment. Let the body adjust. You just hold the asana and let the body make its own adjustments. This is how we work with the energy lines, with the pranic lines in the body. Holding the form and allowing the energy to make the adjustments. Inhale, come standing all the way straight up. Feel your spine nice and tall. Feel the top of your head lifting up. And then exhale, relax the arms down by the side. Again, just stand. Feel yourself standing tall. Feel your feet solid on the ground. All right, interlace the fingers, extend the index finger, reach the arms back over the head as you were in the first exercise. Feet are about hips distance apart. And now I want you to come over to the right side. Bend over towards the right side. And we're going to hold here. So your hips move a little bit left. Your body moves right. Upper part of the body moves right. Find that edge for you and really slow down your breath and connect with it. So you can get weight even in both feet. and breathe. Just 15 more seconds here. Hold it. See if you can deepen it a little bit more on the right side. And then inhale, come up to center. Exhale, swing the arms down, sweep the arms down to the side. Let the arms relax by the side. Take a few breaths here, neutral. So part of the work of the yoga is opening up these energy lines, and then we see if we can become more and more subtle so we can start to feel what it does. What happens when we bend to the right side? What happens when we bend to the left? Is it different? Is our body cooler or hotter? Is there a certain release at a certain point? Is there a certain shift in our mood? Bring the arms back up, interlace the fingers, extend the index fingers. Standing up and then bending over towards the left now. Hips go a little bit to the right, bend to the left. Feel yourself really stretching up. You're not just coming over, you're stretching up so tall that you're creating more space in the vertebrae, and then you're holding yourself there. Beautiful. When we're stretching the sides like this, we're really working with the organs of detoxification, the liver, the spleen. And I know all of you can get over a little bit more. A little bit more for these last 20 seconds. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale to center. Come standing up nice and tall. Exhale, let the arms come down by the side. Relax the arms, relax the shoulders. See if you can find stillness. And in that stillness, you can start to build the awareness of what happens after that asana, after that posture. Okay, interlace the fingers again, index finger extended up, same position. Now we're gonna start to make circles. So come forward, go to the right, go behind you, go left, and then come forward again. Okay, so it's forward first, then right, then back, then left. Move in this direction to start. Feel your spine nice and tall, and start to make those circles, grinding at your hips, circling at your hips. There you go. And try to go the same amount of distance each direction. So as much as you come forward is as much as you go back. As much as you go right is as much as you go left. Next time you come forward, start to circle the other direction. Start to circle the other direction. Recommit to feeling yourself stretching up nice and tall, feeling the vertebrae spread. And keep turning, turning, turning. Really feel like you're getting into those hips. You're getting into those lower chakras. We hold so much fear, so much shame, so much in those lower chakras. Let's open them up. That's where our true vitality lies. In this Kundalini energy, this creative force, this brilliance of our natural impulses. 5 more seconds. Inhale to center, stand up nice and tall. Exhale, sweep the arms down to the side. Relax with the arms by the side, relax the shoulders down the back, close the eyes. Stay with that internal experience. Okay, arms come out to the side. Spread your feet so they're about 18 inches apart. So they're a little bit wider than hips distance apart. You're gonna reach your arms out to the side. Palms are facing down. Palms are facing down. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, twist to the right. There you go. Yeah, find a space where you don't have to worry so much if you're gonna run into something. Beautiful. Inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right. Arms try to stay as parallel as possible, kind of keeping them in this form as you twist side to side. Come on, keep going, 20 more seconds. Inhale to center, stretch the arms nice and wide. Feel that stretch across your chest. Exhale, let the arms drop down by the side. Take a few breaths here. Okay. Feet are still maybe about 18 inches apart, a little bit wider than hips distance. We're gonna bring the fingers into Gyan Mudra. So index fingers, tip of index finger and thumb touch. The rest of the fingers are straight and together. We're gonna bring that up to about a 60-degree angle above. So this would be 0 degrees, this would be 30 degrees. You're gonna find 60 degrees, okay? Hold the arms up, and then you're gonna come and start to squat yourself down. So start to drop your hips down, but you don't come all the way down. You just kind of go into like a little bit of a squat and come back up. Go into a little bit of a squat, come back up, okay? Arms are up over the head. When you squat, really drop the hips back and try to not let the knees go forward. This is called working the total self this set. I'm gonna get into the whole body, whole thing. And relax the arms down by the side, come standing up. Again, come back to this neutral position, arms by the side, palms slightly facing forward, shoulders relaxed down the back. All right, now we're gonna bring the feet close together so the heels are touching, the toes will be a little bit separate. Same thing with the hands. Index finger and thumb touching Gyan Mudra. Arms come up to that same position. And we're gonna start to squat down in this position. So the knees will kind of come out to the side. So when we squat down one, it'll be Sat. We'll come back up. It'll be Ta. Na will go down again. Ma will come back up, okay? So let's go with the beat here. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Chant it out. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Keep chanting. Sa, ta, na, ma. Come on, chant. Sa, ta, na, ma. Nice work. And relax the arms, let the legs come straight. And spread the feet a little bit wider, drop the shoulders down the back, let the palms come forward. And then come down onto your mat, onto your hands and knees. Come with your hands right underneath your shoulders, your knees right underneath your hips. We're going to spread the fingers nice and wide. Get a nice strong grip by really spreading the fingers and pressing the fingers and the finger pads into the ground. Tuck the toes underneath you and then start to lift your hips up, coming into triangle pose. Trying to lift yourself up. So it's like a downward facing dog in a hatha practice, but the stance is a little bit shorter. Your feet and your hands are a little bit closer. So really press into the finger pads. Get those hips up as high as you can. And kind of walk this out a little bit as we get started, bending one knee and then the other. And then we're going to take the left leg, keep it straight, and raise it up into the air. So the left leg comes straight up into the air. Start to deepen your breath here. Long, slow, deep breaths. Try to keep the hips in the same alignment so the left hip doesn't pop up. Really press into those fingers, finger pads. Get the weight out of the wrists. Slowly return the left leg down. Readjust yourself and extend the right leg up now. All right, bring the right leg back down. And now bring both knees down. Relax the knees down. You can sit back on your heels or you could relax in that tabletop position. Just relax, close the eyes, take a few breaths here. All right, we're going back into that position. So coming back into triangle pose, tucking the toes, lifting the hips up, pressing the hands into the ground, lifting the hips up. Lift that left leg up into the air again. Left leg is up, and you're gonna start to try to kick your heel into your butt. So bending the left knee and trying to kick the butt. The Kundalini energy is down here, the first chakra. You're giving it a little wake up, wake up. You're also releasing calcium deposits that develop from sitting all the time, helping to balance the minerals in the body. Keep going, 20 more seconds. Bring the left leg down, switch to the right leg, and start to kick the right heel into the glute. "20 more seconds, you got it. Stay with it." Next, bring the right leg down, bend the knees. You can come back into tabletop position or come sitting in rock pose. Take a pause there. Allow the energy to readjust, to balance. I was joking with one of my friends who teaches Kundalini and astrology as well, and we were talking about Jupiter and Pisces, and we were like, nobody's gonna want to work. Nobody's gonna want to do any exercises. They're just gonna be blissed out all the time. But I'm gonna make y'all work. Sorry about it. We have to do the work. This is the best time to do the spiritual work. This is the best time to do the spiritual work. Not to just check out, but to really connect with the body, right? The body is a part of our spiritual existence. So, okay, we're coming back into tabletop. Knees are going to bend. And then you're gonna start to crisscross the legs quickly behind you. The legs crisscross. One comes in the front and then the other comes in the front. Go. Fast, 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 fast. Last 15 seconds, really work for it, nice and fast. And relax. Relax the legs down, relax the feet down. You can come sitting again in rock pose, sitting on the heels. Okay. Now we're gonna come standing up on the heels. So come standing up on your heels. You can spread your knees a little bit wider so you can come to about hips distance apart. We're gonna start by bringing the hands onto the lower back with the fingers pointing down. Elbows are behind you. Start to lift your chest up towards the sky, keeping the hips over the knees. Start to come into camel pose. dropping the head back. If it feels accessible to you, you can reach back and grab the backs of your ankles and lift the chest up. Otherwise, just keep the hands on the lower back. Long, deep, slow breathing. Really nice, everybody. Keep working, squeezing those glutes to bring the hips forward. This is the one that's going to make you feel so good for the rest of the day, into tomorrow, into the next day. It's such a nice release, such a nice heart opener. Breathe through it. Stay with your breath so your mind stays calm. – 15 seconds. All right, slowly start to bring yourself back out of the posture. So if your hands are on your heels, bring them back onto your lower back. Start to lift yourself up, sit yourself down, come into rock pose. And then crawl yourself forward, come all the way down onto your belly. All right, we're gonna work the hands underneath our body, okay? So start to work that arm straight underneath the body. Make the hands into fists. The palms are facing down. Put your lips onto the ground. Put your mouth onto the ground. We're gonna start to lift the legs up into the air. So they might not come up super high, but bring the legs super straight. Start to press your body weight into your arms to start to lift the heels up from the ground. Keep the knees straight. And I know this is a hard one, but you can stay with it. Keep pressing into those arms. Putting a little bit of pressure in the arms to add new circulation when we're done. Keep going. Breathe through it. Here we go, last 10 seconds. Lift up a little bit more. 3, 2, 1, lower the legs down. Release the arms from underneath you, bring them to the side. Bring your left cheek onto the mat, look over to the right. Relax that left cheek. Part of this Jupiter and Pisces energy is moving beyond our boundaries. There's a boundless quality You can feel it in the air right now as all these restrictions are being lifted. There's a boundlessness that you can feel. So in your spiritual practice and your own self-imposed limitations, you can go past them. This is a beautiful time for that. All right, we're gonna bring the face back to center, bring the chin to center. We're gonna bend the knees. We're gonna reach back on the outside and grab the ankles from the outside. Try to keep your knees close together. Don't let the knees go wider than your hips. And then start to lift yourself up, pressing into the legs, trying to straighten out the legs to lift the chest up into bow pose. Beautiful. This is another one of those amazing mood elevators. Lifting your mood. Eyes closed, focus at the third eye, long, slow breaths. See if you can start to roll back and forth with your breath. Start to rock back and forth on the belly. We're halfway through, we've got 30 more seconds. Lift up a little bit more, last 10 seconds, you got it, beautiful. Lift, 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 lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, relax yourself down, relax the arms by the side, bring the right cheek on the mat, look over to the left. Okay, use your hands to press into the ground and lift yourself up all the way into a seated position. Come sitting up nice and tall. You're gonna sit on the floor without any cushion. So if you got a cushion or a meditation pillow, just let go of that for now. We're gonna sit right on the floor. Let your hands come onto your knees and start to circle yourself around. Circling in one direction. Closing the eyes. See how your breath can coordinate with this. Inhaling as you come forward, exhaling as you come back, inhaling as you come forward, exhaling as you come back. Inhaling, mentally vibrating Sat, exhaling, mentally vibrating Nam, inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Start to go the other direction, turning the other way now. Come to center, take a nice deep full breath in. Exhale. Switch your sitting position to come into rock pose, sitting on the heels, letting your knees come out in front of you. Trying to sit right on top of the sits bones, the heels pressing into the sits bones. Bring the thumb to the pinky mound, wrap the fingers around it in a fist. Punch forward with one elbow as the other elbow goes back, and then switch. And start to really punch forward, bring one elbow back and the other. Your body's going to start to twist. Your head stays in the same position, but your torso will start to twist side to side. Start to put some energy, start to put some momentum, start to put some power into it. Keep going. As the hand comes forward, open it up to an open palm and then close it. When the hands come forward, they're open, and when they come in, they close. Like you're pooling energy in. Inhale the elbows behind you, both elbows come behind you, hands come into fist, feel the chest come forward. Exhale, relax the hands down onto the knees. Extend the arms straight. Inhale, bring the arms up over the head and as far back behind you as you can. Exhale, bring the arms back down. Inhale the arms up behind you, exhale them down. Inhale them up, exhale them down. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I know we've been going a while. This is one of the last really physical exercises. Keep going with it. You got 20 more seconds. Relax the hands on the thighs, close the eyes. And Change your seat back to easy pose. This time you can grab a cushion or a pillow so you can sit up nice and tall. And I don't typically put the mantras in the chat, but I put this one in the chat. So we're going to work with this mantra in scale form. This, again, this set is called working the total self. We're going to work your singing voices today too. We're going to tune yourself. So we're going to chant this in scales. So it's sa ra ga ma pa da ni sa, and then we go down. Sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Okay, so the fingers come into Gyan Mudra, index finger and thumb touch. The rest of the fingers are straight. We bring the elbows to the height of the shoulders, and then we've kind of got like these goalposts in our arms. Okay, this is the position we're going to hold. Take a deep breath in. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Sa ni da ma pa ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Sa ni da pa ma ra ga re sa. Sorry, that was my fault. Inhale. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Last time. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Inhale. Exhale, relax the hands down onto the knees, close the eyes. Cross the arms in front of your chest, so they come over to the shoulders, and then bring your chin down towards your chest. Chin comes down, tucked down. Close the eyes here. Oops. We're going to start to chant the mantra, Govinda, Govinda, Hari, Hari. 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 This is a mantra to lift your mood. Chant it and listen to your own voice. Govinda, Govinda, Hari, Hari. 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 And take a nice deep full breath in. In through the nose, exhale deeply. Relax the hands down onto the knees. Lift the head up, close the eyes. And once again, return to that internal experience. And then make your way onto your back. Let your arms come by your side. If you have a blanket nearby, you can cover yourself up with the blanket and get yourself really comfortable. Gonna tuck the shoulders a little bit more under your body so that your heart's lifted and the shoulders are relaxed. And notice if there's anywhere in the body where there's still some tension. On your inhale, squeeze that part of the body. So maybe it's a shoulder, maybe it's a hip. Squeeze that part of the body, and then on your exhale, let it go. And if you're already feeling completely relaxed, just let the eyes relax in their sockets. Let your teeth slightly separate so the jaw can relax. Let the tongue relax away from the roof of the mouth. And just completely relax. Every part of your body, your mental bodies, your physical bodies, your energetic bodies, completely relaxed. Remaining still. Begin to deepen your breath, inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. Using each breath to bring you back into that personal relationship with the infinite part of you, the breath. Personal relationship with Source. Noticing it come in and noticing it come out. And then start to move the fingers and start to move the toes. Circle the hands on the wrists and circle the feet on the ankles. Go the other direction, circle, circle. Taking your time to gently stretch the limbs, reaching the arms and the legs. Bringing the knees into the chest and wrapping the arms around the knees. Giving yourself a nice little squeeze. Extend that left leg long, but keep the right knee in. With your left hand, guide your right knee up and over to the left side. Some nice deep breaths here. And then let's switch it out, come back to center. Extend the right leg and bring the left knee in towards the chest. Using your right hand, guide the left knee up and over. Let your left arm just relax out to the side. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed on the ground. And come back to center. Bring both knees into the chest. Rock side to side. Rock up and down. Make your way up into a seated position. All right. Well, my intuition was right. That practice was so long, we didn't have any time for me to talk. All right, let's close by chanting 3 long Satnams. Bring the palms together, elbows come out by the side, sit up nice and tall, feel your heart lift, feel your shoulders relax. We'll close with 3 long Satnams. Sat, truth, Nam, name, recognizing that infinite part of our nature, that part of ourselves that is truly true, not the illusion, not the Maya, but the part of us that goes on forever. Take a deep breath in. Nam. 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 In service to sharing our gifts with the world, sharing our love, sharing our compassion, we raise our arms up to the third eye and bow forward. Satnam.